Why stay local
From the clubs to the radio to the streets.
when you can go global? We are the all-new B100 World Hit Radio.
What's going on, B100 World Hit Radio family? Now, I told you guys that we would have a very special guest that would be calling through to chat with us today. And she is on the line. She goes by the name of Kiara Simone. Hey, Kiara, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing really well. Now, we're not going to beat around the bush or anything. We're going to get right on into it. You got a song out here. It's called How to Rob. You released the remake on Halloween, right? The infamous 50 Cent diss track, which was actually featured in the In Too Deep soundtrack. So why did you choose that song to remake?
I chose that song because I feel like, look, I know I am one of the best lyricists out that has not even been seen yet. I've been putting out a lot of freestyles and records that it just don't get attention. I'm like, you know what, I'm tired of this. Like, I'm about to turn up on them now, and I feel like that was the right record to do.
Okay, now only 2 days after releasing the track, what's the response been like? I seen Booby was bumping it.
Yeah. A lot of people, they've been really rocking with it. Power 106 posted it, Gossip Blog posted it, all these blogs are starting to post it. I've been getting a lot of DMs from it and people wanting to work, and they're just like, yo, that record, man, no female has ever done nothing like that. You really took it up, and somebody even said they haven't heard nobody come off like that since Eminem, and I was like, wow, that's an honor, I feel honored. They just put me in the same sentence with Eminem.
Yeah.
It's been crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you came at everybody, Kiara. I'm like, Kiara's going hard on this one. Cardi, Nicki, Beyonce, 21, girl. I was like, oh my God, is she a little bit afraid of any sort of backlash coming from this? So are you, Kiara?
No, I'm not. Of course not. The fact that they even heard it is all right, cool. Y'all heard it. What's up?
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's a part of hip hop too. You know what I'm saying? I kind of appreciate it a little bit more because I know, and back in the day, they used to do all these battles and sorts of things like this all the time. So is that what you were?
People are so scared. This generation, they're so scared to just go ahead and say what they got to say. And I'm not scared at all. I'm not going to bite my tongue at all. I'm here. What's up?
Yeah. I feel you. You know what I'm saying? We Kiara, so that's how it happens. But are you familiar with Fendi? He manages Lil Kim. He has this.
Yeah.
He has this little thing. It's called shock value, right? He talks about it a lot of times. He's like, every successful artist has to do something that's going to shock the crowd or that's out of the norm in order to get the attention that they're seeking. Would you consider, this your shock value moment?
I didn't go into it as it being a shock value moment. It's kind of doing what it's doing right now on its own. But, after, dropping it and seeing how it is taking off, then I would consider this, it is a shock value moment.
Yeah. Now, I love the fact that you are making your mark within this industry, especially since, you've been around for quite some time. But what do you say to those fans who might say, all right, Kiara, you claim to be a trailblazer for women's empowerment, yet you calling people out on their lyrics, in your lyrics?
No, I'm not dumbing anybody down at all. I have respect for everybody I mentioned. Beyonce is my idol. I have respect for everybody in that song. You're relevant, I put you in the song. It's not downplaying anybody. It's just saying, look, this is a competition, anybody's career that they're doing, they want to be the best at it. And I know that I'm going to be the best at it. So it's just me saying, I'm here,
Yeah, no, I feel you. Now, your lyrics are gritty and the truth. And speaking of the truth, I believe your backstory is why you are so fearless. When I got a chance to read your backstory, I'm like, this is why she's so bold and she's so fearless. So your sister encouraged you to start your music career, and then shortly after she passed away. So speak a little bit about your beginnings in the industry and why you choose to go so hard on songs like How to Rob, like Mo Money, you know what I'm saying? Those sorts of things.
Well, first off, my sister was shot and killed in PG, Maryland when I was 17 years old. And I feel like there's nothing I can do in this world there's nothing in this world that can scare me now. After losing her and knowing what she had to go through, it's nothing in this world is going to stop me from making sure I pursue what me and her said I was going to do. So at this point, I don't care about nobody's feelings. I don't care about how anybody feels. I'm going to do what I was put here to do, and I'm going to make sure I leave my mark for her especially. I was 14 at the time. Well, yeah, I was 14 when I first recorded my first rap in the studio. That's when it all started for me. At like 16, I met Fat Trail. He's a rapper out of D.C., Maryland, Virginia area, DMV area.
Yeah.
And I started, running around the city with him, making music, performing on school nights. We was at the club, like, just performing. I go to school in the morning tired. So I've been grinding all through, like, my teenage years with rap. And then I moved to L.A. Well, actually, let me not skip the big part. I was interning at a recording studio, and I was sweeping floors and cleaning refrigerators for 5 hours a day just to equal one studio hour. But I knew it was like, I don't have the money to pay for studio time. I'm like a little girl. Like, how am I going to pay for studio time?
Yeah.
So I'm in there cleaning toilets, sweeping floors, doing anything I had to do for 5 hours just to get 1 hour of studio time.
Wow.
And so Five, he saw me in there, and Five took me in as like a sister. And ever since then, like, he was always like my guidance. He moved me to L.A. I was around Game. I was around a lot of people, and somebody actually introduced me to Emil and at a day party.
Uh-huh.
And he called me in, or he texted me to do some extra work for the New Edition film. And while we were on set, he asked me, like, what do you do besides, you want to act and everything? What else do you do? I said, well, I rap. That's what I want to do first. And he was like, spit something. And I was like, oh, for real? Like, I can do that in this environment? He was like, yeah, spit something. So I spit. I gave him 16 bars.
Okay.
And he asked me to do it again. And then ever since then, he was like, yo, I'm a manager, and we just been rolling ever since. And that was last year.
That's cool. In a year, and you making these type of moves out here? Congratulations on that one. Now, you've been in the industry. So you're in the industry. You've been in there for quite some time. Who are your musical influences? Like, who do you go to, gain inspiration right now?
Well, first off, rest in peace, Biggie Smalls. That's my pop. I go to him before I go to anybody else.
Mm-hmm.
Then I would go to Jay-Z, Nas. I love rapping intricate. Like, if you listen to any freestyles or anything I put on my Instagram, you'll notice my rhyme schemes, the way I work my wordplay. Everything is like a science to me. And I feel like those three artists really tackled that.
That's
well.
cool.
So.
And you got some good ones, too. Now, here at B100, the station is known for breaking indie artists. If you could give, an up-and-coming artist any piece of advice, what would it be?
Go for it and do not take no for an answer. Like, you're going to come to a lot of closed doors, but that does not mean stop. That does not mean,
Yeah.
Especially my women. I do want to speak directly to my women right now. It's going to be super hard for us to make it, and I promise you it is not easy at all unless you are sleeping around, unless you are dating an athlete and end up on Shade Room for dating.
Yeah, that's real.
Get your followers and all of that. Like, it's not going to happen easy. I was like, if I'm going to be known in this game, it's going to be because of my music, and that's how you got to be. You got to be aggressive. Don't accept no for an answer, and just keep pushing. Do not lose yourself in this industry, because that's what they'll make you do. Do not do it.
Yeah. Now, what's next for Kiara Simone? What can we expect from you within like the next 5 months?
Well, within the next few weeks, hopefully, I will be dropping a mixtape. The mixtape is called 14, because if y'all was listening,
okay.
So the mixtape dropped. It's called 14. It has 14 records on it.
Okay.
I'm so excited to push that. Once that drops, we'll see how everything works from there. But I'm sure it's going to be a great response. I really worked hard on it.
Mm-hmm.
Put a lot into it.
Yeah.
And it's not just no cookie cutter project. Like, I'm really, there's some records where I'm really spitting. There's some records where you're really getting to know me. And I'm just excited for that.
Okay. And who did you work with on the mixtape production-wise?
Production-wise, Bobby Critical.
Okay.
Atlanta, Zaytoven out of Atlanta.
Okay, Zaytoven.
808 Mafia. Everybody in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm. All right. And who you get? You got any features on there?
I have one feature, one verse from Movie. He's actually signed to Nick Cannon. He gave me a 16 for one of my songs. But other than that, I'm singing on my hooks. I'm rapping every bar. It's just me.
All right. Well, I'm excited about it. I'm definitely going to get that one. Now, how can our followers follow you, Kiara?
My Instagram, everything is It's Kiara Simone. That's ICSKIARA. That's SIMONE. That's Twitter. That's Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, all that.
Exactly. There y'all go. And lastly, I need something from you. I need you to take us out by spitting a few bars for us. All right? Can you do that?
Of course I can do that.
All right, let's go.
Pretty girl, spit quick 16. More head than a bottle of Pantene. Blacks gon' have a king, call it Davine. This shiny, cause I ball like Vaseline. Man, these hoes ain't valid. I've been spitting since I was 14. I done had it. Fake asses, assets, plastic. Till your ass drop like caskets. I'm on hustle, my hustle. Gucci tees on my duffel. Bitches claiming they rappers. Somebody get her a muzzle. All these wannabe Barbies. Silicones in your bodies. Strippers turning no rappers. Not everyone could be Cardi. Heard they sort of slick. Got these chickens mad. I'ma get it. Closest they get to economies when you walk into business. Now wait, I beg your pardon. I don't need your dick game. When all these girls want my garden like a Knicks game, and she mad at me, can't compare to me. I ain't looking for a prince like vanity. Getting money every day ain't bad to me. Staring, but still can't step to me. Bro can't make it's like respect me. Heard he wanna have sex with me. Confidence, I press to be, he pressed to be. Next to me, the best to be, next to be.
Ooh. Thank you so much, Kiara Simone, for calling in. In just a little bit, guys, we're going to get into her track, How to Ride, right here on the all-new B100 World Hit Radio. Queen, I wish you so many blessings on everything you have coming
so
up.
much. Hi to EBC cards. I'm coming for them too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Why stay local
From the clubs to the radio to the streets.
when you can go global? We are the all new B100 World Hit Radio.